Must-have software for bookkeepers. QuickBooks Online, Microsoft Excel, Google Suite, PandaDoc, DocuClipper, and a couple other ones that I'm going to talk about. Must-have software if you're starting or growing a bookkeeping business. My name is Zach Pasquarello. I started my bookkeeping business 4 years ago, and now I make these videos. Honestly, I love teaching people how to start and grow their own bookkeeping business. Of course, check out all the links in the description of this video. I have a ton of resources for you. Let's jump right into it. I have 84 clients. I do all the bookkeeping myself, and I'm going to tell you the software that I use to manage my clients. First, right off the bat, QuickBooks Online. This is how I do bookkeeping for all of my clients. This seems to be, at least in the United States, the most popular accounting software for small business owners. And let me just say, the key to my growth and my ability to keep up with my clients, I believe, is the fact that I only use QuickBooks Online. So if I have a client who comes to me and they want bookkeeping, they could offer to pay me $5,000. But if they're not using QuickBooks Online, I'm not going to work with them. QuickBooks Desktop, Sage, Xero, that's all great accounting software, but I don't know how to use it. I could probably figure it out. I could definitely figure out how to use that software, but it would slow me down. I wouldn't be as efficient. I would not be able to handle the workload that I'm handling right now. So in the beginning, yes, I might miss out on a couple clients, but long term, it has enabled me to grow to the point where I have 40, 60, 80 clients and I can do all the work myself. So you can work more efficiently, you can handle more clients, and you can make more money, in my opinion, if you specialize. So I only use QuickBooks Online, and it's free for me to use as a bookkeeper. I pass the cost on to my client. So my client has QuickBooks. It's like $50 to $100 per month. My client pays for QuickBooks. They invite me to their QuickBooks account. I have my own QuickBooks account. They have their own QuickBooks account. They invite me, and now I am an accountant on their QuickBooks account. So I have access to it. I have my own login. It's free for me. They pay for it. QuickBooks Online, number one, could not make a bookkeeper software video without talking about QuickBooks Online. And if you want to learn how to use QuickBooks Online, I have a course. Of course, I have a course for sale. Don't care if you buy it. If you want to buy it, cool. If you don't want to buy it, you could probably watch YouTube videos and learn just as much information on YouTube for free. But if you want to fast track your learning and have all the information compiled into one neat, organized course, then I have a course for sale. The link is in the description of this video. I go through bookkeeping fundamentals, QuickBooks Online tutorials, marketing, sales, customer service. I go through all the strategy, all the tips for starting your own bookkeeping business. So check it out if you want. Don't check it out if you don't want to. Microsoft Excel is the number 2 software that I use. And I don't know how much it costs. I feel like I have it for free, but I think it costs money. I don't know how I have it on my computer. Maybe it's a one-time purchase. Maybe it's a monthly subscription. I honestly don't really remember, but you gotta have it. No matter what, you gotta have it for a couple reasons. For internal management of my own bookkeeping business, I use Microsoft Excel all the time to create tables and spreadsheets and pivot tables to track data and to track my workflow. So I use it for my own internal management, but you also have to use it for managing the bookkeeping for your clients. Specifically, when you're exporting reports out of QuickBooks or trying to import data into QuickBooks. You don't need to be an Excel master. You don't need to have a PhD in Microsoft Excel. You don't even really need to know how to do a VLOOKUP or anything remotely complicated in Excel. You just need to have it so that you can import, export data to and from QuickBooks Online. And that's actually how I track my clients. So this is kind of going off onto a tangent, but I do think it's worth mentioning. I have a workflow template. So I don't use a CRM or any fancy software to manage my daily, weekly, and monthly workflow. I'm not saying that's the best way to do it. It might be better to have software to manage that workflow for you. I don't do it. I don't know why. I just keep it super simple. I feel like that kind of software overcomplicates things and sometimes gets in the way. I also think that when people are brand new and they're just getting started, I feel like new people have to make things more complicated to make them feel right, to make them feel okay, to make them feel like they're doing the right thing by like getting this subscription, getting this software, putting their clients into a CRM. Like that just maybe probably for a new person that feels like the right thing to do. So if you've made it this far in the video, hopefully I can give you some confidence to know you don't have to do that. If you want to, sure, of course, by all means, buy the software, buy the CRM, use it for your workflow. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I'm managing 84 clients with a simple Microsoft Excel workflow spreadsheet that I made on my own. You can make the exact same one in 5 minutes if you want to. So that's how I manage my clients. I use Microsoft Excel. It works for me. It might work for you. Email. So when I said software, I don't really know. There's kind of a blurred line between software, apps, websites. It's all the same to me. Like when I say software, I also mean websites. I also mean apps. It's all the same. So Google Suite, this is where I house or host my email. So I have a domain specific professional email, my website, harrisburgbookkeeping.com. My email, zach@harrisburgbookkeeping.com, is all hosted through Google Suite. So when I log into my email, it actually looks like a Gmail account. Like it looks the exact same. Like on my computer, go to gmail.com or go to Google Mail, whatever the website is, log into my zach@harrisburgbookkeeping.com account, and I can see all my emails just like you would for a Gmail account. And on my iPhone, I can also get the Gmail app, log into my email address, and I have my work email on my phone. And it's super easy to use. It costs $6 per month. Really cheap, really professional. It's great to have your email on a Gmail account. Other people use, Microsoft Outlook. That's not a bad option, just not what I chose to use. I use Google Suite. Going back to Microsoft, I don't have an Apple computer. I have a PC, and so I use Microsoft OneDrive to back up my files on my computer. So just in case something were to happen to my laptop, I lose it or it breaks or it crashes or whatever, something happens to it, all of my files are backed up to a cloud, OneDrive. I think it's $1.99 per month, and it's decent size storage online. So all my files are backed up to the cloud, OneDrive, just in case something were to happen. So that's also a Microsoft thing. Google Suite, email, great, highly recommend it. PandaDoc, to electronically send agreements and to electronically collect signatures. It's a lot like DocuClipper and Adobe. I think you can send PDFs and collect signatures electronically through Adobe. PandaDoc is kind of expensive, but it's really worth it to me because I'm able to easily, professionally send client agreements, collect signatures. You can even integrate payment options into PandaDoc with your agreements. And I actually have a link down below, and I use PandaDoc in my business. And if you use the link to sign up for PandaDoc, I receive a small commission. So check it out in the link if you want. If you don't want, not a problem, but you need to send client agreements to your clients. And it's kind of annoying to just send them a PDF because otherwise they're going to have to print the PDF, sign it, scan it, and send it back to you. So it's just a lot better to electronically send the agreement so they don't have to do all that. And then also DocuClipper is great for converting bank statements into Excel spreadsheets. And this is great if you're doing a big cleanup project because you're going to need to upload or import bank transactions into the QuickBooks Online bank feed if you're not able to connect the bank account to the bank feed. So if you can't establish that connection to get those transactions from the past into QuickBooks, into the bank feed, you're going to need to take the bank statements, convert them to Excel, and then import the transactions manually into the QuickBooks bank feed. DocuClipper does an amazing job. I just did a 5-year cleanup for a company. They paid me $5,000 per year to do a 5-year cleanup, and they literally mailed me all of their bank statements from the past 5 years. So I scanned all the bank statements, imported them into DocuClipper, converted them to Excel. It took like 5 minutes, and then I got an Excel spreadsheet with the date, the description, and the amount of all the transactions. And then I was able to easily and accurately import them into QuickBooks. This would have taken me literally hours, 20, 30, 40, 50 hours to go through the bank statements and to manually convert them to Excel. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you have to manually import transactions into QuickBooks, go to DocuClipper, sign up. It's like $30. You can sign up for 1 month and then you can just cancel anytime. So sign up for 1 month, pay $30, convert all your bank statements, cancel your subscription, and then you get all the information you need. Once again, there's a link in the description, blah, blah, blah. Click the link, sign up, I get commission. You get the idea. I actually use it in my business. So I'm not just trying to push that as a software to sign up for so I can make commission, but I do just offer the link just as an extra incentive. Okay, Right Inbox. We got a couple more to go through. Right Inbox is an extension that I have for my Google Suite, for my Gmail. Right Inbox enables me to send recurring emails to my clients. And that's really beneficial because bookkeeping is a lot of recurring work. Every day, week, month, every quarter, every year, we do the same stuff. So on the first day of every month, I have a recurring email that goes out to all my clients and it says, hey, please send me last month's bank statements and credit card statements and loan statements and payroll reports and anything else that I might need. So it's really great for managing recurring emails going out to my clients to collect that information that I need. And then I also send myself recurring emails, like on the 15th of every month, like, hey, remember, send out these invoices for this client because I manage their accounts receivable. Or every day at 4 p.m., I get an email to myself, hey, reminder, send an update to this client for their cash flow. So I use Right Inbox to send emails to my clients. I also use it to send emails to myself as daily, weekly reminders of routine, recurring things that need to get done. 2 more things I want to talk about. Stick around. Hopefully this video is helpful. Hopefully this gives you guys some good insight on what software to get and maybe what software to not get. And hopefully I show you that you don't need to spend a ton of money. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars every month on fancy software to manage your 10 clients. You can probably just do it with Microsoft Excel. 2 more things. Squarespace. This is where I host my website. So you need a domain. And then I don't really understand, but you need a domain and you also need to host like the graphics on your website. Those are 2 separate things. So for $20 a month, I pay Squarespace for my website. And I was able to use one of their templates for my website. It looks decent. It looks professional. It was super easy to do. I set up my website all on my own. If I can do it, you can do it too. $20 a month, Squarespace. I'm not getting paid to say that. I just genuinely use Squarespace in my business. You could probably pay somebody $3,000 to set up a website for you. If you want to do that, great. Go ahead and do that. If you don't want to do that, you can do what I did and just do it yourself. Pay $20 a month. Use a professional, clean looking template, squarespace.com. You can make your own website. It's really not that complicated. Last thing I'm going to talk about is Keeper. Keeper. I've never used it. I'm not paid by them. They've never paid me. They've actually reached out multiple times trying to do a collaboration, but I've never used it. However, I have heard of other bookkeepers who like to use it. Keeper is like a client management software where you can it's like a portal almost, I think, for your clients to log into, and you can like request documents, you can ask questions, you can interact with your client through Keeper. I don't really know much else about it, but I have heard that people like to use Keeper to manage their workflow. So if you're the kind of person that wants to buy software or wants to buy a tool to help them manage their workflow, maybe check out Keeper, maybe not. I don't really care if you do. I've heard good things about them. They're a pretty popular software for bookkeepers. So let's recap. QuickBooks Online, definitely a must. Microsoft Excel, you need to have it. Google Suite, great for managing your email, and also Google Drive. I forgot to mention Google Drive. I use that to share documents with a lot of my clients, and that comes with Google Suite. and then PandaDoc for electronically sending agreements and collecting signatures, DocuClipper for converting PDFs to Excel spreadsheets to import transactions into the QuickBooks bank feed. Inbox is great as an extension for Google Suite to send recurring emails. Squarespace.com is great for setting up your website. And then maybe check out Keeper if you want a tool for managing your bookkeeping workflow. That's it for this video, guys. Just a sneak peek of what's coming next. If you haven't noticed already, I am making a year-long series on my YouTube channel. So every week I'm putting out a new video, and I'm kind of going through sequentially like tips on starting a bookkeeping business. So these videos are super basic, really in the beginning, like how to get started. And then as we move forward throughout the year, I'm going to get into more advanced topics. So stick around, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Just to give you a sneak peek, I'm going to go over bookkeeping versus accounting. What's the difference next week? And then in the following weeks, I'm going to go over the ultimate guide for cleanup bookkeeping. I'm going to talk about how to price your bookkeeping services, how to transition from employee to self-employed bookkeeper, my social media strategy for bookkeepers. I'm going to go over a ton more stuff, teaching you everything you need to know how to start your own bookkeeping business. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, ask me a question. I'd love to hear your thoughts, see if you like this series so far. Check out all the links in the description of this video. I'll see you all next week.